So welcome back to another video here in the beautiful woods of Pennsylvania once again. We're out here in what's called Clark's Valley in Dauphin County, Pennsylvania. And we're headed up to the abandoned ghost town of Ratland Run. That's in Stony Valley on the other side of the mountain here. There are different ways to get there, but we're gonna hike it this morning. I was gonna bike it, but I'll talk about that later. Why we couldn't this morning. But man, let me show you around just this spot right here. It's beautiful. Yep, that way is the parking lot for the Clark's Valley Appalachian Trail access. The Appalachian Trail actually comes right here, crosses the Clark's Valley Road, Route 325 up there. And this is Clark's Creek. Beautiful location. All right, but we got a hike ahead of us. So let's I'll tell you more about this village as we make our way up there. All right, so we're gonna hook a left and stay on the Appalachian Trail. It's a beautiful section to hike up through here. Beautiful morning too. Yeah, so some of you are familiar with the area known as Stony Valley up here in northern Lebanon and Dauphin counties. And there were a number of abandoned villages up in that valley. We were just at one recently with some other YouTubers. The town of Gold Mine, that's one of them. And today we're going to head to the one called Ratland Run. I was here years ago, but it's time to visit it again. And most of these towns were coal mining villages. They started mining coal up here, you know, more heavily in the 1850s. So that's when most of these villages existed. There's Gold Mine, there's Roush Gap, Yellow Springs, Ratland Run. There's one other village up here called Cold Springs, but that was a resort town. I think we visited there a couple of times too. Wow. Yeah, it's beautiful out here. And I am planning on leaving a channel button up here at the top of the Stony Mountain, right where the AT and the end of the Horseshoe Trail meet. That's right, the Horseshoe Trail. We're hiking that whole trail, but we'll encounter the western terminus of it here on top of this mountain. I think I'll leave a channel button up there. It'll be a haul for anyone who goes to get it, but last ones I've left out have been pretty easy to get to, so time to put a more challenging one out maybe. There are different ways to get up there too. We'll talk about that later. Here's some other hikers. Here's the junction with the red blazed Nalber Trail, heading up that way, but we'll stay this one, the AT. Yeah, Horseshoe Trail, 2.8 miles. Of course, the village we're heading to is a little bit past that, so we got a bit of a haul. But like I said, it's a beautiful morning to do this. And eventually you will end up on this old logging / coal mining trail, which is still the AT. Like I said, this will take you to the top of Stony Mountain, where it connects with the terminus of the Horseshoe Trail. Making good time. There are some coal mining ruins along this trail. I don't think I really showed them to you in this video. I think I did years ago in a past video, but we're going to focus on the village just on the other side of this mountain. All right, well, check out those yellow blazes. It's the start of the Horseshoe Trail, the western terminus of it, which I think is just actually right up here. Yeah, so we have made it to the top of Stony Mountain. Please check the time. What time is it? Oh, almost 11 o'clock. All right. So the AT continues on that way, but the Horseshoe Trail goes that way, and that's where we're gonna go. Yeah, 3.2 miles back to where we parked. Oh boy, but I gotta find a place to take a nice break. Yeah, here's a sign for it. The terminus of the Horseshoe Trail. some nice rocks up here. Right, like so I'm gonna take a break, have some drink and some snacks before we continue on our way. The village is just down at the bottom here. As I mentioned at the beginning, I do have a channel button I'm gonna leave out here, number 93. One of these right here, probably back near the sign there for the horseshoe trail, the little monument there. Yeah, so back this way is the monument. I think we'll place it right on the other side of this, maybe. It might be a good spot. Let's see back here. There's a stone back here already. This moves. It's like there's someone placed. I think we're gonna utilize some of these stones back here. I think we'll find a few more. Stick on top of there. Yeah, here's one more. Stick on top of there. So there it is, folks. Channel button number 93, getting close to 100, right here at the junction with the Appalachian Trail and the Horseshoe Trail. Alright, but we gotta, because we're gonna continue on the Horseshoe Trail here. Anyway, concerning the channel button, you know the drill by now. If you're the person that comes and claims that channel button, if you could go ahead and send me a message letting me know, and also send a picture of yourself finding it. That way I can share it in a future video. There is information down in the description below the video. My email, Facebook, Instagram, stuff like that. Different avenues of which you can send me that message and a picture. I'm not going to share any pictures in this video. I'm still uploading videos from my Western PA trip, Southwestern PA trip. I think I have one more. Number 90 and number 91, those videos have been up, but number 92 hasn't been up yet, so anyway. I should mention there are different ways to get up here. You come the way I did, up the Appalachian Trail, but you can also bike the Stony Valley Rail Trail to where the Horseshoe Trail meets up with it down there. I was going to do that this morning, but then I realized something. They have this weird rule. This is state game lands. They have this weird rule that you can't bike on state game lands during hunting season. It is still spring turkey season. Today's the 26th of May, I believe, and turkey season goes to the 30th. Yeah, I learned that rule the hard way. A number of years ago, I was biking on the rail trail down here in September, beautiful day, and then a game warden drove past and stopped, and I was like, huh, where do I stop in? Well, I think I kind of knew that you couldn't, but I didn't. During September, it's just archery season, but it applies during any hunting season. And the fine is like $325, although he didn't fine me, he just kind of gave me a warning, so keep that in mind. But by the time this video is uploaded, hunting season will be over, and you could bike the rail trail up to the Horseshoe Trail and come up this way. That's another option. And sure, I could have waited a week to do this video, but I kind of had it in my mind to do this today, so I actually had the bike in the Jeep and ready to go, and I said, I quick double checked. It's like, oh, it is still hunting season, but I was like, I wanted to come up here today, so I did anyway. So we just hiked it. No regrets. All right, just making our way down the other side of the mountain, and you are truly in the wilderness now. In fact, this area is known as St. Anthony's Wilderness. It's also called Stony Valley for obvious reasons. Yeah, I love this area. When I first started filming and exploring and stuff, it's one of the areas I came to a lot. Yeah, our village is just down in there. Just got a little bit more downhill to go. Then alright, after a bit more of a downhill than I remembered, we are here. You say, Cliff, I don't see anything. Well, you kind of have to look for it. But there is a red blazed trail right here. Actually, right there is one of the houses. There's a red blazed trail right here that takes you right through the village. But there are numerous foundations here. Let's walk down this way just a little bit. Some are in better shape than others, but right here is one. I think there's one down here right along the trail too. Yeah, there is. Just trying to refresh my memory. Yeah, right here is the remnants of one of the houses. Doesn't look like much, but there was a house here at one point. Go around the edge here, we can see the old doorway that went in. Yeah, you can see the nice stacked stonework. Right up there's the doorway. Yeah, right here. We enter into the house here. Back up that pile of stone right is where probably the fireplace and the chimney was right there. There's still some nice stonework. Let's get to the other side, get a view of it. See, on this side you can still see quite a bit of nice stonework for the building that was here. You know, from up there it didn't look like much, but when you come down here, you can really see the stonework going up through. Yeah. Yeah, so this was the village of Ratland Run. Like I said, a coal mining village. The mines are just over that way. It's called Ratland Run because of the name of a stream down here that flows like underneath the rocks at times. There's actually a place up here called the Devil's Race Course that Ratland Run runs underneath, kind of like a boulder field. That's where it gets its name from. All right, let's just check out this foundation here, and then we're gonna take that red blaze trail. There's a whole series of houses. If I remember correctly, there's one that still has almost like a lintel stone, like over the fireplace. I forget if that's this village or or the next one over, Yellow Springs, but we'll see. Yeah, here's the second house. This is the what we call the fireplace end. Some more of that stacked stonework here, and there's another beautiful stone wall going down there. Of course, that would be the inside of the house. I'm starting to remember other things. They were like little storage. Yeah, right down there's one. Little storage areas or something. Yeah, right back here. Right up there is the house we're looking at. But yeah, they all have this little area back here. Not quite sure, like, was it for storage or was it the outhouse maybe? I don't know. They all seem to have it. Even one back over here. Yeah, here's another one. Little foundation for some kind of building here. Get a better look at it on this side. Man. I think there's some ravens up there. Anyway, fussing about. Yeah. And just right up there is the third house. Here's the fourth one. There's quite a few of them out here. See, this one still has, like I said, this is the fireplace right here, or at least the base for it. And at one point, this was the main road through town right here. Right down there's one of the remains of one of the houses. You can see some of the stonework down there. That's the one we're just looking at. But now you can hardly tell. Yeah, well, here's another one. Actually, is this the one that has... This one has a tree growing right out where the fireplace was. Let's get down in there. Yeah, this might be the one I was thinking of. Just came through the front door. Oops, yeah. Holes. Rocks everywhere. Yeah. You know, I was thinking maybe those aren't like the lintel stones, but like those are like the base of the fireplace right there. Because there's a tree growing out the top of it, but that's what that looks like. Right in there would be the fire. Like that's the base of that makes any sense. And here's another house. This one's not as well preserved, but there you can see the Looks like some of the fireplace stones. There's the mound of it. Looks like there may have been some houses on this side too. That looks house-ish over there. I think they're mostly on this side. And once again, you can see the mound where the chimney was. Yeah, and the mines were over in there. And then if you continue on, right here's a nice spring. Pretty sure this was their water source. Right here's that road that went right through town. So they could have come right up here, get their water. We'll have a look around, see if there's anything in here, artifact-wise. Alright, we're not really seeing anything. Sometimes in these more areas where the water washes away, like the leaf litter and stuff, you can see, pieces of pottery and other things from that time era. But you can hear the water coming out of the mountainside over there. Alright, let's keep going. You see another foundation right up there, or chimney stack pile. Not much left of that one. So I think this is the last house. You can see some of the stonework and stuff. We're making our way over to where the mines are. Oh yeah, look at this. This has some nice, decent amount of stonework. This side. Cool. Alright, so let's make our way over to the mines. I don't remember there being an easy way over here. But they are... oh boy. Yeah, over there somewhere. Alright, beautiful spot back here, just pretty rough. Alright, get up through here yet. Somehow, just when you think you're rambling about in the middle of nowhere, through the brush and stuff, you see this. There's a stone wall. This is part of the, I'm not sure what you call it, but the, they would haul, the mines are up there, but they haul the coal out of here. This is part of that, I don't know what you want to call it, system. The coal carts would come down here. So you can see a stone. Alright, I gotta figure out what I want to do. Once again, here's that old coal cart road, or what do you want to call it? Pretty steep. Wasn't really a road, but there's a name for it, I can't think of it. I think there's some more stuff down there. But like I said, the mines are up there. Let's quick, I think there was something pretty substantial down here. Let's quick go down here. This is easy walking here. Yeah, so right here it is. You can't see anything yet, but just on the side here, I gotta find a way down there to be able to see it. This is kind of where that way ends. I think the rest of it just gets washed away because here's that creek again. Let's find a way around there. Let's see. Yeah, now you can see it. I was just standing up there. But yeah, out here in the middle of nowhere. Beautiful stonework. See, that's just about as tall as I am if I was standing down there, but it's all wet down there. But yeah, just out here in the middle of nowhere. That's where that little, I almost want to call it a tramway, but anyway. I think that they call them over in England or something like that. But yeah, just beautiful. Like I said, that road or whatever it was ends right here. I think it crossed the creek here, but it got washed out. Alright, but let's head back up to where the mines were. Should be too difficult to get up there if we just follow this old thing back up there. I'm curious to see, when I was here many years ago, I found like an old hand-forged like stake. Or not maybe a stake, but a wedge. I want to see if it's still up here. So we were way down there. If you can see how it comes all the way up the mountainside here. Maybe coal breaker is the term I'm looking for. I know this is also how they would get it down the mountain too, so maybe it was both. Maybe it acted as the coal breaker and just a path down. Let's see some more stonework up in there too, so let's get up there. It's not easy going through here, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, it's starting to look more and more like a coal breaker with these stone piers, I guess you could call them. You know, the wooden trough or whatever it was would come across here. Or maybe they had a rail system here too, I don't know. Oh boy, you gotta get up there. Yeah, so here's another look at those stone piers from above. Go across, because we watched that video recently where it's at gold mine with some friends, some of the YouTubers, we showed the coal breaker there. That's what this is looking like. And this, you start to see some waste coal. This is the waste rock pile from the mines that we're on right now. Let's get up here. Okay, so we just came up from there, but this is all, like I said, this is all from the mines. All of this here. Just a big, huge pile. But you can see the coal. Anyway, I'm gonna take a little break here. There's those stone abutments there. Nice little spot for a break. We'll look for that stone, that iron wedge, and then we'll see what's left of the mines. If we can find them. Yeah, nice little spot. Although this is state game land, so you're actually not allowed to camp here, but looks like it's been a while since anyone's actually been up here. But yeah, like I said, we're staying on a giant waste rock pile. The village was down over that way. Actually, it looks like that might be an easier way to get back than what I came through this thicker stuff. Keep that in mind. Alright, since the waste rock pile's here, the mines are going to be up that way. Looks like there was a little something right here too at one point. Not sure. Yeah, here you can see a lot of coal. Looks like pretty good stuff though. Alright, so this right here looks like one of the mine entrances. It's going to be closed shut. Mining stopped here around the 1870s probably, officially. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty much closed up. There's nothing in there. Alright. I think there's more beyond this. Yeah. That's where we're just looking. But it looks like there may have been an entrance up in this way too. It's kind of dug out. Let's get up here. Oh yeah, here. Looks like this was another or cut or drift that went in right here on this side. You can see it's kind of a cut right into here, but it doesn't go anywhere. It just kind of collapsed up there too. Still following those two drifts up. There's one right here and the one that was over here. Look at that up there. Got some coal. I think this is where this one definitely ends right here. Yeah, this is the entrance, but it is completely collapsed. So, no possibility whatsoever. You can see the coal vein right there. That's what they were after. Whoops. But yeah, this is where this one ends. Cool. Yeah, the end. Even if you wanted to go in, you wouldn't be able to. So that's the end of that drift. But this one goes on. There's a bunch of coal waste here. So let's see what's going on up here. Not sure if I ever came up this way or not. Whoa. I think I did. Oh, I think there's a hole up here. Yeah, this drift seems to kind of end right in here. But there's a hole up here. Now, I vaguely remember this. Let's get up here together. Oh, if I can. I think this is just kind of a collapse from... Yeah. Right there was that, right below us is that entrance. This is kind of like a subsidence collapse. Call it that. There's this big hole here. Alright. But that's it for the mines, though. I think there were just the two. I don't know, maybe there's more out here, but I gotta make my way back to the village yet. I gotta figure out how to do that. And that Red Blaze trail comes up through here somewhere, but I still like to go back and see if I can find that old iron wedge, too. I think I'll go back down this way anyway and then head out. It's rough up here, I'll tell you that, folks. But it's fun. It's fun just exploring. Journey into the past. I may have spoke too soon. I see another drift coming up through here. And there's another like collapse right here. So it must have been maybe a smaller mine or maybe a prospect dig. Ouch. Alright. A little bit easier walking through here. And here's that Red Blaze trail. Probably should come up this way. But if you keep going up that way, it takes you up to the Appalachian Trail. So we're going to turn around. This will take us right back to the village. Well, I ended up losing the Red Blaze trail anyway there, but here we are back in the village. Got that section of amazing stonework up there. Yeah, so what happened? Well, this is the southern end of the anthracite coal field in this area. And the coal in this area just wasn't the greatest quality, to be honest. So these mines, you know, better coal was found elsewhere. By the 1870s, you know, I said 1850s, 1870s was kind of the heyday. 1870s, things started to wind down in this valley as far as coal. Because the railroad went down through here, the Schuylkill and Susquehanna. At some point, late 1800s, early 1900s, they abandoned the railroad and tore these towns down. That was it. And once again, here we are, back through the main avenue through town. Old row of houses on our left. Looks like there may have been some over here too. It's not as clear. Yeah, but 150 years ago, this was the happening place. But it looked a lot different. Probably not many trees. But there's another chimney pile and smoke coming out of these chimneys. Smell of coal in the air. Now it's wilderness. Wilderness indeed. Like I said, they call this St. Anthony's Wilderness. Yeah, there's another Another house. So that's the one with the little fireplace stones. And then right here's the horseshoe trail. And I gotta head up that way. So I gotta make the long journey back. As usual, I probably won't film much at all, if anything, unless we come across something interesting. Like I haven't seen a snake yet today. It was pretty kind of cool this morning, but it's warming up now, so maybe who knows what we'll see. Like I said, at some point I'll get back with you. Alright, got a walk ahead of me though. Alright, we made it to the other side of the mountain again. We passed the terminus of the horseshoe trail that joins AT. Of course, remember the channel button number 93. Number 93 is up there. I was going to take a break up there, but somebody was sitting on my special rock up there. That's okay. I'll have to find a spot down here to take a bit of a break. Alright, so we got a long ways to go, but it's pretty much all downhill. Most of it. Here we are, back with the junction with the Nauber Trail, so we're almost back at the parking lot. So coming back down is actually not too bad. Downhill most of the way. Not a super steep downhill either. Sometimes it can be hard on your knees. I've been passing quite a few through hikers. Kind of lost count. Probably, I don't know, at least 10 making their way up that mountain. So a lot of them are coming from, there's a shelter up the next mountain over is what, Peters Mountain? I think there's several shelters up there that they're coming from. I think that'll be it for me then, folks. I can hear the traffic from the highway, so we're almost back. Alright, yeah, I got a graduation ceremony tonight, so I gotta get home and get cleaned up and take a little break before we head off to that. So anyway, folks, remember the channel button is up there, way on top of the mountain. Not sure if anybody's gonna go up there to get that one, but we'll see. Some adventurous soul, maybe. Alright, folks, thanks for coming along on this one, this little journey back in time here in St. Anthony's Wilderness. So hopefully we'll see you on the next one, wherever that may be.